Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. We're looking now at actually all of the stocks. This is the long form video. As you guys will know, every single night I do screw together this compilation video for you guys. Again, it's just a compilation of all of the videos that I have made up to this point. You guys do seem to enjoy these episodes. They get quite a lot of views, quite a lot of engagement, quite a few likes. So again, it doesn't take me much time to screw them together, and if it's something that you guys want to see, of course I will make it for you. The intention here is that you get to see all of the stocks that I've been looking at over a very short period of time. You get to be updated in one sitting. So I hope it is useful, I hope it is interesting. If it is, let me know down in the comments, guys. Other than that, let's jump straight in. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a quick update for you here on Plug Power stock. Now this one over today is up by 2.64%, and in the after hours so far is actually down by a further 1.29%. We're going to be speaking about this and a lot more over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as always, remember, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. You can find more content as well on Patreon. Link to that is in the description. Again, it is a lot of extra content over there. Now coming straight over here and looking at what we are seeing over the past 5 days, you can now see the trend is beginning to flatten. We are down by 5.6%, but ultimately things are looking quite nice. And you come over to the technicals and things look even better. You can now clearly see a nice level forming where we have seen and are holding support levels as we wanted to do, which are looking around, in my opinion, 220. 220 is the main level to hold to the downside. I'm still saying that if we don't hold that, 214, 215 looks promising, and then below that 205, 207, something like that. Now levels to the downside are holding up very nicely, and now we're coming up to a point where we may be retesting key levels to the upside. Your first level to test is 235, levels that we've seen very recently. Then you are looking for a push straight up to levels such as 243, 245 from there. From 245, you're looking to retest 246 and ultimately onto 247. All of this range is a very tight range with a lot of resistance in it, in my opinion. And I think from there, you are looking then potentially to go to levels such as, I personally think, 260. From there, potentially 270. From there, all the way up to the potential $3 range, where our next key level of resistance is going to be. So, to give you guys a brief summary, I think that things are forming very nicely. Stock is obviously up a lot. We're now beginning to consolidate. The rate of the decline is slowing, and it does appear that our support is forming very nicely. Let's hope that continues into the next couple of days. I'm going to be watching this one closely. But yeah, those are the levels that I'm looking for. Thank you for your time, and I hope I'll see you again soon, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking now at Bmnr, Bitmine Immersion Technology stock, which today is down by around 2.5%. We're going to be speaking about that and a lot more over the course of this video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as always, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Remember, you can click the link in the description for extra content over on Patreon. The link to that, again, is down below. Now, coming straight over and looking at this stock, one thing that stands out to me, well, the stock's been forming nicely for me in a range which I am liking. We have seen supports around $47.15, $47.16, which is absolutely perfect. It looks like we're now holding on to higher levels of stronger support levels such as 50.30, 50.70 as well. These are the two key levels to watch to the potential downside, particularly that level down in the 50.30s, 50.40s, because you have a look and we've seen this level hold up here, and again also to a degree a lot of strength around this point here as well. This means that we could be looking at a very promising bottom here, potentially in the 30s, potentially in the 50, 80s or 70s, right? So this is a range to watch out for. Now you're looking to potentially break to the upside. First levels to break above, in my opinion, are 52.70 for a potential push up to 54, which could take us then onto levels of resistance such as 55.15, 55.20 that we've seen in the past. Next big level past that is going to be around 56.80, where we're seeing difficulty here, here, and also here too. You break above that and things do get very interesting. But I do think now, given everything, we are consolidating very nicely. Hopefully this growth will continue to roll into future momentum. I'm very impressed. I think despite the red day today, things are still consolidating perfectly. And this does ultimately, in my opinion, potentially prepare us for the next push up. But I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, so do drop me a comment down below. Thank you. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking here at Open Door stock, which today is down by 2.8%. Now you can see here over the past 5 days, stock is actually green by 5%. We're asking the question, what's going on? I'm giving you my opinions going forwards into tomorrow. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, remember, this is not financial advice. And if you want to get extra content, Patreon is linked down below. Again, a lot of stuff if you click the link in the description. Now coming over here, what stands out to me is the stock is now still holding above levels such as 780, and these levels hold hold up very significantly as a support here, here, and also here in the past. You don't really want to see this one dropping much below that. 780 down to potentially 770 is a range to watch. If you begin to drop significantly down to the 750s, you are looking at a potential momentum kill, which could continue to drop us. Now, as I said, over the past 5 days, the stock is still up, and I do think that we are beginning to find a relatively nice level of support. You are looking to see that hold into the next few days. We really don't want to see this one drop below really the 770s at the lowest. Now to the upside, if we are to break, I think you're first looking to levels such as 830, that could take us onto 850, 855 for a next potential push onto 880. From there you are looking at levels such as $9.18, $9.20, where things do get very interesting. It's really that simple, guys. It's a very tight channel that I'm looking for here, but yeah, that really summarizes it a lot. I think we are now cooling off very nicely, but we are looking to find that consolidation again, perhaps a small green day over the next couple of days, ultimately and hopefully not dropping out of this channel, but of course time will tell. Anyway, these are the levels that I'm looking for. I'd love to hear your opinions down below. Thank you for your time, guys, and I hope I'll see you soon. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking now at NEO stock, which today is actually up by around about 5.6%. Things here are moving very well today. We're going to be speaking about that over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as always, remember, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. If you want to get extra content, click the link in the description. There's a lot of stuff over on Patreon for you guys too. Now jumping straight in with this stock, I'm very impressed here. I think we are now getting to a point where we are asking serious questions about the next potential leg up. I've said this in the last couple of days, and this is a trend that I've noticed, but you know, NEO stock has seen a growth from the $3 range. Big leg up, consolidation with a bit of a sell-off. Big leg up, same thing happened, stronger sell-off. Big leg up, and again you have seen that same level of sell-off with a stronger degree of consolidation. Now what personally sparks my interest is how quick, and it's too soon to say with any degree of major certainty, but we'll get to that in a second. But so far what is sparking my interest is that NEO is holding up really well. 692 is a strong level of support. Below that 670, 680 is another strong level of support. Now to the upside, it is going to be about breaking now. You're looking to break above many key levels, most notably 760. We're looking to get above that and stay above that. Then you're looking for 766 for a potential push onto 780. 780 and beyond, things get very interesting. Now, it's going to be one of those times. I'm very ambitious with NEO stock long term, and again, this trend, we've seen it, what, 2-3 times now? So we're asking the question as to whether we're going to see another breakout here. We are consolidating, as I say, but realistically for me, it's going to be as simple as trying to break out of this trend. I do think that things ultimately are still moving in the right direction. We're seeing higher highs and lower lows in this trend, and again, this could, in my opinion, be formulating the next potential push to the upside, which could bring with it major potential. Anyway, that's just what I think, guys. You may agree, you may disagree. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Thank you for your time, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking here at MicroStrategy stock over the last day. Now this stock is down by 1.2%. We're going to be speaking about this and a lot more. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. At the same time, I'd like you to remember, this is not financial advice. You can always click the link in the Patreon if you're looking to get extra, more detailed behind the scenes content with more long form videos. Now jumping straight into this stock, you can see over here, it is obviously dropping today, and I am slightly concerned here because one thing I spoke about this the other day, we've seen the stock now climb. However, I was looking to ideally hold this channel around 120, 119, 118 towards the low end. We have seen a little bit of recovery to this point over the late part of the day, but again, this is a level of strength that we've seen. You come back to really the 4th of September into about the 15th, even potentially to the 18th if you're looking at this tick, and you are looking at levels such as 325, 321, 318 even, holding up as a nice support for this stock. Is there going to be a possibility that we may hold this again into the next few days? Potentially, right? But this is one of the ranges which I do want to see stick. I think this is going to be one of the most crucial ranges here. Now, if you do not see this, I think you are then looking to potential levels of support, which are going to be around about 311. We've seen this in the past back here, and even potentially down to the 303, 300 mark on the dot, as we have seen recently. Now, in terms of breakout potential, you're looking to initially push above 327. 327 is actually a key level of resistance. So if you draw the line back, you're seeing here, as well as here. here. So 327 is absolutely one to watch. From there, you could be looking to go much higher significantly. You could be looking to push up to the 335 range, 336, 337 for a potential push onto 340. Towards the upside, guys, I think it is going to be challenging, especially with difficulty now forming at historical levels of support. But if we do begin to break, particularly above levels such as 350, I think things get very, very interesting. That's just my opinion, guys. These are just the levels that I'm looking for. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down below. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Looking tonight at BBAI stock. Now this one you can see is up today by just under 1%. We're asking what's going on. We're going to be speaking about this over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as always, remember, this is not financial advice. If you want to find more long form content, you can see all my videos on Patreon. I've got a lot of exclusive content over there. But for now, well, let's just jump straight into this one, right? And you are seeing the stock now finding a nice amount of consolidation over the last day or so, taking us to around about the 640 range. This is something that we do want to see hold up. Now I want to zoom out in context and show you what's going on with this stock. Yes, we are up a lot over the last couple of weeks, from the early part of September to now, or even up to about the 23rd, I should say. Stock was obviously up huge. Then we saw it begin to dip. Now you are seeing that trend not necessarily stopping, but you can see that the decline is slowing in nature, right? This trend is slowing down. You want to see a potential support range around about 638. You've seen this in the past back here too. So this is an absolutely solid range to potentially watch. Below that, you are then looking to drop to levels such as 634. And again, you see that wick at the bottom end of this candlestick in here. If you drop below that, I think you are then looking for potentially the 631 range, then potentially down to the $6 range itself. If you begin to drop below that, I do become slightly concerned to the downside. Now, to the upside, levels that we are looking to break above, I think you're initially looking for levels such as 677. You're seeing difficulty at this point over the last couple of days. You're also then going to be looking for $7 as the next level, and then 710, 715, and 720, as you are seeing a lot of resistance back here, and obviously recently around here. All of these are key levels that I'm watching for, although I'd love to hear your personal opinions down below. Thank you for your time, guys, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Looking here briefly at Rzlv stock. This one today is down by a further 5%. We're going to be talking about this over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, remember, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. If you want to see more behind the scenes content, I've got a lot more long form videos over on Patreon. Link to that is of course in the description. Now let's jump straight in and look at this stock, and you can obviously see the stock is beginning to see a little bit of a consolidation. Now I think this is too soon to call that, right? Especially considering the drop that we have seen today. We've got to look now to historical levels. I think you're looking at 420 for a potential support. Below that, I think you are looking at 395, 396. Now, I am still concerned about the drop that we are seeing here. I think it is relatively significant now, and you know this stock is up big over the last couple of months anyway, but really it's about establishing where the next level of support is. I do, as I say, see that potential leg down to the next downside. Unfortunately, that is something that I just do see as a possibility. We are certainly now cooling off on the RSI, that's for sure, but again, the question is, irrespective of technical indicators, is the interest here in this stock? Again, I'm looking for these levels to hold up. These to me would be very strong or significantly stronger levels, but again, anything can happen, right? These are just the levels that I'm looking for. Now, if you do begin to break out, levels that I'm looking for are very strong around 544, 545. You can see a lot of resistance here and a lot of resistance here as well. So that is a level to the upside. I think from there, things could get more interesting. But yeah, I'm definitely cautious about that downside potential. It's just my opinion, guys, but I'd love to hear yours down below. Thank you for your time. See you again soon. Hey guys, welcome back. We're looking here at AMD stock over the past day. This one is up today by 0.27%. We're going to be speaking about that and a lot more over the course of this video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, remember, this is not financial advice. Now, jumping straight into this video and looking at this stock straight away, one thing that stands out to me is the level of resistance which we do appear to be coming up against. Again, we'll be speaking about that over the course of this video. Do remember, if you want to see more detailed long-form content, Patreon is linked in the description. You can get a lot of extra content over there. Now, coming straight onto this stock and having a look at what we are seeing, let's have a look. You know, as I say, you are seeing a key level of resistance beginning to form. You are seeing a lot of difficulty breaking above levels such as 162, 163. I think from there, 164 is absolutely something that we could touch. But then we were looking up to levels such as 164.25, where the same thing begins to form. As you can see, a lot of resistance here at that level, around about 162, 163. This is a key level to break into to and above into the next couple of days. I think in my head, it's just about seeing if that happens. I think you're seeing a full-on potential breakout around 165, 165.50. That's where things get a lot more interesting. Now to the downside, I think you're looking at support ranges potentially around about 159.90, potentially even below that around about 158.10, 158.15. This is a range that I'm looking to see this one stick in. It's as simple as that for me, guys. These are just the levels that I'm looking out for. But yeah, that's my opinions, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're looking here at Sofi stock. Now this one today is actually down by 4.1%. We're seeing this one obviously move into the downside. We're going to be speaking about that over the course of this video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. At the same time, I'd like you to remember, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. If you want to see more long form content, you can click the link in the description for Patreon. But other than that, let's jump straight in. Now coming straight over here, as you can see, the stock is unfortunately breaking past key levels of support that we were looking to hold over the last couple of days. Now, we are coming to a point where we're asking what the next level is. I think you are now coming close to some very strong levels of support. You are seeing levels such as 25.59, 25.60 potentially holding up. Below that you've got 25.30. Below that you've also got levels such as 24.80, 24.70, and even slightly higher than that, 24.95. I think we do now have a lot of concerns here, especially given the decline that we are seeing recently. However, as I've said for a few days now, in context this is not that large, and I think this is a huge thing to view. This stock's been rocketing for a very, very long time, and this is absolutely worth considering when factoring in this recent drop. I don't think it is the worst thing in the world, but again, as this does continue, you're asking where the next levels to the downside are. I do question whether there is more downside potential here. For me, I would err on the side of caution. If we break below any of these key levels, particularly at the very low end, if we break below the $24 range, I do become very concerned. Personally, I'd be waiting on this one right now to see where things end up. I'd be looking to see some more consolidation before my confidence came back in, but that's just my personal view, right? There's just a short-term approach. Thank you for your time, guys, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking here at Smci stock, which today is up by 3.4%. You are now seeing the stock come to very interesting levels, but we'll get to that over the course of this video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you are interested in these sorts of videos, you can find more long-form content and behind-the-scenes content over on Patreon. Now, jumping straight in and looking at the stock, well, a few things stand out to me. You are definitely seeing this stock coming up to a level where you are going to be touching on key levels of resistance. We're already having difficulty breaking out of levels such as 47.89, 47.90. Above that, you're looking at levels such as 48.17. Above that, you are looking at levels such as 48.65, 48.70. Now, this is the most critical level. Seeing resistance levels here, seeing resistance levels back here too. I think a push above this takes us significantly higher. I think you'd then be looking to a potential push to the 49.16 range, 49.20, 49.60, then potentially onto the $50 range and above, where things really begin to heat up. I think any push above about $49 does signify a potential trend change to the upside, a potential full-on breakout. I think the trend change has been going on for a long time now, but again, we're looking for that full-on breakout, and that would be about getting out of this channel that we've struggled in since early August. So that's really as simple as it is. That's what I'm looking for, guys. Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down below. Thank you. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are looking now at Sound stock, and this one for today is up by 2.55%. We're going to be speaking about what's going on over the course of this video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, but as always, remember, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Now, jumping straight in, and again guys, if you want to see behind the scenes content, more long form videos, you can click the link in Patreon, where I've got a lot of content over there. Now, jumping straight in again, as I say, you are seeing this stock now coming to a very interesting level. You are seeing levels of support holding, and this is a very good thing. 15.30 is where we found our recent low. We're also finding stronger levels of support right around the 15.50 mark and 15.55, which is good because you're seeing this hold over here, as we have done in the past here too. Now you are looking at that potential break to the upside. To the downside, we want to see these levels obviously continue to hold, but now you're looking to test levels higher. You're looking to test 16.34 as our first level of resistance, as you can see here. You're then looking to go onto the 16.80s. From there, you're looking to touch 17.22, which is going to take us on to our most difficult and challenging level between 1750 all the way up to 1830. If you're able to break onto that, you're looking for our recent high around 1921, where things get a lot more interesting. Now I say this, and in context, I think the stock's been running for a very long time. You have a look really since April, and you're seeing the stock's just been going up and up and up. That's a very good thing, but inevitably we are going to need to find some consolidation periods over the course of this process. I think that is simply what we're seeing here, and I think as long as these levels to the downside do hold, I am relatively confident. That's just my opinions though. I'd love to hear yours down below. Thank you for your time, guys, and goodbye for now. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking here at Dvlt stock today. I'm giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions. I'm going to be looking at the price. I'm going to be looking at what I think might be coming next. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always though, please do remember this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. If you want to see more long form content, you can click the link to the Patreon down below. But with that being said, we might as well jump straight in. Now I am very impressed by the fact this stock is beginning and seems to be forming a nice level of support. You're still seeing this one hold above levels such as $1, which is absolutely critical. We're looking for that to maintain into the next couple of days. Now, I think given everything that we have seen recently, this stock is obviously up a lot. It really is very impressive that we are finding the support, and we want to see this continue to hold. If we do begin to break below this, I think you are looking to levels such as 96 cent, 95 cent, potentially down to 90, where things do get a little bit more worrying. Again, we are now seeing this consolidation, which is absolutely perfect. The most idealistic situation in my head is now a push to the upside. You're looking to break above levels such as 118, 120. From 120, you are then looking to push up to levels significantly higher, around about 130, 132, 135, up to potentially 140. Now, that is, of course, a long way away, but I do think things now are lining up to potentially retest that high. Realistically, it's not that far away from where we are right now. It is going to be a challenge, and it's going to first start with breaking the 130 mark to begin with. I think we are now seeing indicators like the RSI cool down a lot, which is very good, and it is setting us up very nicely for more potential moves to the upside. That's just my opinions though, guys. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments. Thank you for your time and goodbye for now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking now at AMC stock, which today is down by 3.33%. I'm giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions on this. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as always, remember, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. Also, you can find more long form content over on Patreon. Link is down in the description. Now, jumping straight into this one and looking at the trend that we are seeing. Nice levels of support do appear to begin to be beginning to form. These levels are around about 280, 289. You're looking for these to hold up. You've seen these recently back here in September the 24th. You've seen these obviously coming into it on the 30th. So you're looking to see these hold. If you do not hold these, I think the next stronger level that you're looking to is 286, just a little bit lower. If you're able to see that level hold up, I think things are promising. But if not, I do think you're looking at retesting the 283, 280 range itself. If you're able to see this hold, if you're able to push to the upside, you are looking to break into and above levels such as 290, levels that we're struggling at recently. Then you're looking to the potential 294, 295 range for a possible push all the way up to the 296 and the $3 range. $3 is where things get particularly interesting. A lot of difficulty there over the last couple of days and over the last couple of weeks, to be honest. $3 and above is obviously something that we are looking for. Things here are not too far away from that, so it is of course a possibility. I think a break above this range would be very significant and could indicate more upside to come. Anyway, that's just a few of the levels that I'm looking for, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If it sounded good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking now at Abat stock. Now, if you have a look over here, this one today is down by around about 6%. We're going to be speaking about that and a lot more over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as always, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Now, jumping straight in, you can see here this stock is obviously moving to the upside over the last few days and weeks for that matter. You're seeing from the early part of September, the stock is obviously rising a lot. With that comes a lot of concern as to where the base for this stock is going to be. So my most recent concern is about establishing a support. We appear to be holding nicely above 415, 416. You also appear to be holding levels such as 430, 440, which is also very good. I do see a possibility of the stock retesting this 440 range in the next couple of days. Strong level of support here, guys, especially down at the 440, 438 mark. Support here, support here, support here as well. That's a very strong level to watch. If you are able to see this level hold slightly higher, looking at 443. If you are not able to see that, again, you're looking to touch these levels lower down below. If you're able to see a break to the upside, I'm first look into levels such as 490, where we're struggling recently, and then look into levels such as 493, 495, and $5. $5 being the big key level of resistance to push above. A push above there could take us to 520, 525, where things obviously could continue to rocket and go higher even than where we have been recently. That's just my thoughts on it, guys, my opinions. Thank you for your time, and I do hope I'll see you soon. The price of silver over the last couple of months has been going absolutely crazy. Any of you guys who've been watching this one will know this, and we are coming up to a very, very significant milestone as silver gets into the $46, potentially even into the $47 range. We're going to be speaking about this and a lot more over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, but as always, remember, this is not financial advice, and if you want to see more long-form content, Patreon is available, the link is in the description. Now, jumping straight in, we have a lot to speak about. We have this coming from r/silverbugs on Reddit just 2 hours ago, and it speaks about how the silver deficit is hitting the mainstream news. Silver is in a fundamental deficit with demand outstripping supply. Sprott Asset Manager, Senior Portfolio Manager Sri Kargor, I think it is, told Yahoo Finance. This development is being picked up by investors who are adding to their holdings through ETFs as well as physical silver. Absolutely the case, right? People are learning about the situation with silver. And of course, as silver hits a price, which a lot of people see as a record price, this is a very interesting time. However, is it a record price? Would $50 be a record price? Because we know that the highest price ever for silver was $50. Or was it? Because there's another thing to consider, right? And this is, of course, the effects of inflation. The highest price of silver around the 1980s was $50 on the chart. But if you adjust that for inflation, the price would be around $190 an ounce. Gold has just hit, at the time of this article, its highest previously recorded inflation adjusted price this year. Hopefully the price of silver will follow. Absolutely a very powerful point. And this is the thing, right? $50, and again, anybody in the world of silver or crypto for that matter knows this. I think everybody generally knows it either way. $50, now is not what $50 was 50 years ago. The spending power, the real world value of that is obviously significantly less. So is it common sense to expect that silver could go much higher this run? Well, it's something that a lot of people do believe to be the case. This all comes at a time where you are seeing demand for silver actually surging. You talk about things like gold, and of course gold does have some uses in real world, but realistically, what is most gold going to be used for? It's going to be stored, it's going to be stored in vaults, it's going to be stored by individuals. It's also going to be used for jewelry, right? But silver, on the other hand, is something which is actually and actively used on a mass scale, and it seems to be the case that silver demand is absolutely surging. It's used in a lot of technologies, right? But the demand and the supply are at two very different levels, and this obviously does come to a potential deficit for silver. Now this is going to be really interesting to watch, and again, this all ties into a bigger picture here. We can talk about markets, we can talk about prices, but then you've got to talk about fundamentals of the real world use case of silver, fundamentals of the real world potential here, including inflation, right? When you factor all of this in, you can make a very strong argument that things change quite a lot. Anyway, that's just a few of the things that I've been looking at, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Thank you for your time, and goodbye for now.